Cedric is a good friend of mine, and he's a fantastic guitar player and singer, and a really good friend of mine. And he actually tours. Um, yes, he tours with a Canadian country artist named George Canyon. Maybe some of you might have seen him before on Nashville Star. I believe he was on the first Nashville Star and was second, right? Yeah, he's a fantastic singer and writer. And anyway, I'm just thankful that Eric happens to be in town tonight and offered to play with me. Thank you all for listening and being such a great audience. And thank you, Val, for letting me perform here. I really appreciate it. This is Louie's Backfire Lounge. And thank you, Rich and Daniel, for doing this project. My name is Larissa Bovetti, and how did I get into music? I guess it's kind of always been in my family. Like my dad and mom were both musical. I guess they're more artistic actually. But my mom used to play the guitar and sing folk songs to my dad when they were younger. And we all started the piano actually. Me, my sister, and my brother when we were younger. And I was the only one that kind of kept with it and liked it. But yeah, it was rough at first, just learning the piano, and I don't know, all of a sudden I just started writing songs on the piano. I started off writing instrumental music actually, just on the piano, and that's what I studied for years, and then I ended up going to college, went to UC Santa Barbara for music composition. So I composed music for, string quartets and orchestras, and but in high school I kind of started dabbling in songwriting, really for myself, just to kind of express like my feelings and put it out there in a healthy, creative outlet.
You always playing guitar with your fingers?
Oh, the question was, have I always finger picked? And the answer is yes. And I have tried and tried to use a regular pick, and I just can't do it.
It's just, Dad was folk singer.
Maybe that's it. It just feels more natural. I just cannot get the hang of the pick, so I just kind of gave that up, actually. I just gave it up. And I do like softer stuff anyway, so I think I can get away with it. So, but yeah, I just started dabbling in songwriting in high school, and then, yeah, college. As soon as I was almost done with my 4-year degree, I decided I didn't want to compose. I wanted to go out and write like pop songs. I started out writing sort of pop actually, folk and then pop, and I moved to LA for a while. But really, like, what I was writing was more, I guess, country-esque to me, folky country, and everybody wanted me to do pop when I lived in LA, and I just didn't want to, including my voice teacher, and everybody discouraged me from moving here to Nashville. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people actually. They really wanted me to stay in LA and do pop, and I didn't want to. And but I didn't know what I wanted to do or where to go. And our next door neighbor, her cousin happened to be this pretty well-known country western singer, Joni Harms, and she does the real western stuff. So we talked on the phone, and she gave me a lot of advice and listened to my songs and encouraged me to come out and visit Nashville for a week. I was supposed to come with her. She was going to set up some meetings for me. And so, anyway, she didn't end up being able to come, but I came out on my own for a whole week by myself. Never, ever been to this side of the country. And I just loved it. I had a meeting with her publisher, and I met with another publisher I'd met in California, and some different people. I went to the Bluebird. That was the first place I went to, actually. I went to the Bluebird. I had to do their open mic, and somehow I got in. Somehow. I was like the very last person. They squeezed me in. And then after that, I met a guy there and another writer who was also visiting, and we went downtown to Tootsie's, where everybody goes, and we hung out, and I met Joe Nichols actually, and I was kind of embarrassed later because I didn't know who he was. They didn't really play him in California at the time, and he just could not believe I didn't know who he was. But I thought that was kind of funny. Anyway, so yeah, it was a week I was here. I just fell in love with it. I went back home, and as soon as I got off the plane, I told my mom and dad I was moving to Nashville. That's not the first time I've told them I was moving. I tend to do that spontaneously, actually. But yeah, I moved out here 3 months later with a job and a place to live, just with my guitar and my suitcase and my car. And here I am. It's been like 4.5 years now, and I've learned so much about songwriting and performing and co-writing, and just have been grateful for being around such talented writers in Nashville. I've just learned so much, and just so grateful that people have believed in me and have met with me. Lots of publishers and labels and just people and just friends that have come out to hear me. And my family, of course, is always encouraging me. And I'm still, pursuing the music and writing and singing. Although I found that after, well, I won't share how many years, but after how many years I have other passions, and I'm gonna be going back to school actually for nursing, and which I'm excited about. My mom's excited too, but she said, make sure you don't stop doing your music. So I'm not, and I'm gonna just continue writing and singing, and I'm actually trying to plan a benefit coming up this fall. Haven't planned the date yet, but I'm gonna do a benefit for the American Cancer Society, probably at the Bluebird, but I'll post it on my MySpace page when I've got all of that together. But it's Larissa Bovetti Music is my MySpace page, and that's all I have right now because my website got kicked off. I forgot to pay the fee. So I don't know if I can get my name back, but we'll see. At least I have MySpace, which is convenient. So, and there's song samples, and you can email me there if you like what you heard tonight. So, thank you.